trust in God when betrayed. Psalm 55:12, it says, "For is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man of my equal, my companion and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together, and we walked to the house of God and the throngs. Let death seize him, and let them go down alive into hell. For wickedness is in their dwelling, and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He has redeemed my soul in peace from the battle that was against me. For there were many against me, God will hear me and afflict them. Even he who abides from old, because they do not change. Therefore they do not fear God. He has put forth his hand against those who are at peace with him, and he has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but in his heart there was war. His words were softer than oil. Yes, they were drawn swords. Cast your burdens on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be shaken or moved. But you, O God, shall bring them down to the pits of destruction. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out half their lives, but I will trust in you." Here is the psalm. And the psalmist is heartbroken, and you can hear it. He is saying, if it was an enemy, I can bear it. But it was you, my friend, my acquaintance, my companion, my equal. He says, we took counsel together. We hung out together. We walked to the house of God. We went to church. We were buddies. The person supposedly said that they knew the Lord. And it says, let death seize them, and let them go alive into hell. For wickedness is in their dwelling and among them. And they're dwelling inside of them. There's wickedness. And around and in their house. It says, but as for me, I'm going to call on the Lord. Evening, morning, and at noon, I will pray and cry out loud. It says, for God will hear and afflict them. Even he who abides from old. This is because they do not change. It says, he has put forth his hand against those who were at peace with them. Psalmist was at peace with them, but they decided to backstab him. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. They were never for him. But God says, I'm not going to be moved, and I will trust in the Lord. Amen.